What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Bridge Eats. This week we checked out Beetle Cat, a seafood oyster bar restaurant located in Virginia Highlands. This was a nice spot, decor-wise. It was really nice. You can see they got the white tables and everything. I didn't necessarily get a shot of the menu, but they have a lot of seafood-centric food, and they have a specialty oyster menu for you to order oysters from different regions. Some of the drinks we tried were the Night Owl, which came in this fancy cup, and then I also got this Under the Sea, which was also a specialty drink. Ashley and Kel got drinks as well, but theirs weren't as special. Ashley got the oven-baked oysters, which were a chef's selection of oysters, and I got the fresh oysters assorted. We also tried the fry bread, which was very interesting. This was like a sweet, doughy appetizer, but onto the food. I got the spicy shrimp noodles. Fabo got the coconut fried rice with a chicken skewer. Ashley got clam chowder with fries. And Kel got the lobster roll with fries. We're gonna let you guys know what we thought about the food, and I'll come right back. All right, y'all, what's going on? We just tried Beetle Cat out here in Virginia Highlands, and we're gonna give you guys our thoughts on everything we tried and let you know what we think. So first off, Beetle Cat, pretty nice spot. Atmosphere, customer service, it's pretty good. It was really chill. It seems like it gets busy at night, so it wasn't too bad when we got here, but it got a little busier as we were here. But overall, pretty nice spot. Server was cool. I think her name was Karina. She was cool. She was able to come and get us whatever we needed. She had good recommendations and everything, so shout out to her. Onto the food though. We got quite a bit of food, and everybody will go over everything they got. I got some oysters. They have a menu where you can actually order the oysters by like region and the type and everything. So I tried 3 different types of oysters. I don't remember where all of them came from, but I tried them. They were pretty good. I mean, it's oysters, you know. You can put some different accoutrements on top. I put a few of them on there. It was pretty good. Moving into the food, I think I got the spicy shrimp noodles. They were pretty good. They were very spicy. I think they were put in a chili oil like base, but it was pretty good. Really, really good shrimp. I also got a dessert. I don't know how that tastes yet, but I'm gonna try it when I get home. I might put it in the video after this, what I think about it. But yeah, I also got 2 drinks. They're pretty good. I got the Under the Sea, and I don't forget the name. It was something Princess. They are drinks that are typically for a group of people, but they can make a single for you. And they were pretty good for both of those too. So I'm not mad. Overall, I enjoyed the place. The price of everything, I'd say it was pretty sufficient. Yeah, everything was pretty much priced pretty normally. The oysters are going to be about $3 to $4 per oyster if you get the fresh ones. So keep that in mind, and you can order per oyster. So keep that in mind. But overall, the price of everything I think was about where it needs to be. Overall, I give this restaurant I'll give it an A. I think it was pretty good. None of my food was like nasty or anything. I think it was all pretty good. So yeah, that's what I think. But on to the next.
Atmosphere and service, I feel like were pretty good. The server was nice. Karina, she was nice. Everybody came up to help us, even if they weren't serving on table. So I thought that was pretty good. And they also took care of any needs that we had. Explaining the food pretty well, letting us know what was in it, what was not in it, what we could add or what we couldn't add. I thought that was pretty good. Moving on to the actual food extras. I got a Mystic Owl drink. And I thought the Mystic Owl drink was pretty interesting. It was a lot of coffee. I would say coffee. It had coconut, soda, coffee, a lot of other stuff, but it was all good together. Not my style. Probably someone else would prefer. Like it's really a to each their own drink. We also shared the bread. I know Tyler talked about that, like the bread. Someone's gonna say it's more of a dessert. I think it's still more of an appetizer. The bread was great. And then I had the coconut fried rice, and that had cashews, spinach, fried rice, eggs. Fried rice made in coconut oil is what the service is running to me. And I got to ask for the chicken. The chicken was pretty good, cooked well. The fried rice, to my own palate wasn't all that flavorful, but it was still good. To me, it could use more salt, but once again, it's a preference thing. It's more of a to each their own thing. Overall, I think I would give the whole place, I want my bread sweet, I'll give it an A-. I'm not saying any of this is bad. It's all good. It's just a preference thing. That's all. Give it A-.
All right, y'all, we had Beetle Cat. Beetle Cat's kind of like the seafood hybrid, mostly seafood. I got lobster roll with chips, you know what I'm saying? It's really fries. But you know, we also had the fried bread, appetizers. What else did I have? I think that's about it. Having a drink, rum, little cocktail fusion. I'm gonna start with that. So with the cocktail fusion rum, kind of vibe. Had too much ice in there, but deceptively had some liquor in there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely feel it. It's pretty decent. Just had too much ice. We're gonna go into lobster roll. I eat lobster every now and then, not a lot. But I'm more of a heavily seasoned lobster kind of guy, specifically Cajun flavored style of lobster roll. If you are a lobster roll fanatic, and this is probably where you will want to go. It has a lot of lobster in the lobster roll. So I wouldn't blame you. Me personally, I need way more seasoning than what they gave me. They just gave me basically a basic lobster roll, but it was, you know, it's pretty decent. I think I expected more flavor, but this is a place where, you know, I would assume it would be like a regular lobster roll. The chips are basically pretty super crispy. A lot of grease, kind of, you know, potatoes, potato wedges, type of fries. You know what I'm saying, with an aioli sauce. Nothing too major. Pretty regular to me. In terms of the pricing, we'll start with the atmosphere. So atmosphere is pretty decent. It gets way more fuller in here. I love the atmosphere. It actually looks pretty decent. Diner-ish, modern diner kind of thing. Pretty dope in that respect. Pricing. So like I said, I like lobster. A lot of lobster rolls. I'm not a lobster fanatic. It's $38 for the lobster roll. I would have never paid for it if I know what I had gotten. I feel like it needs a little bit more flavor for my taste. Like I said, if you're a lobster roll fanatic and you just love lobster off the rip, you'll probably fuck with it. And it's, you know, market price I get for lobster most of the time anyway, so that's probably why it costs that much. The potato fries, or the chips, which they call it, I don't think they're worth $8 personally. That's just me. I said fried bread was really good. It was solid. The drink was okay. They could be a little bit better. And then I also got a coconut pie. I ain't had it yet. It looks good on the outside. Usually, if I get a decent looking dessert, it's really good most of the time. So overall, it's cool. I'll probably come in here and get a burger next time instead of the lobster roll. You feel me? I wouldn't say don't come here at all. This is in Virginia Highlands. I love Virginia Highlands as a place to, you know what I'm saying, either shop or, you know what I'm saying, go out and get a drink or get something to eat. Very dope spot in Atlanta. So if y'all never been to Virginia Highlands and you want to go to Beetle Cat, I would never say no. I think they have so many options for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Beetle Cat. It was decent, so yeah.
Exactly. So as you guys know, we're at Beetle Cat's. My stuff was okay. The location seems good. Their parking is not included, so you have to park in a different lot, and they do not have anything for the parking, so just be aware. And it was kind of hard to find, but neither here nor there. The service was okay. I feel like she could have checked on us. Like, my soup came last, and it was cold. But I ended up getting a non-alcoholic berry drink. It was fire, the berry hibiscus. It was kind of perfumey, so if you don't like floral, I wouldn't suggest it. I did the char-grilled oysters, or oven-grilled oysters. They were good, but the accompaniments that they had, I wasn't really a fan of, and their hot sauce is very hot. Then I had the clam chowder, which it came cold, and then it took forever to come back, and then it took me a minute to get salt and pepper, so. But it was okay, and it comes with crackers. If you do get more, they do charge you, as a heads up. And then I had some of their bread. It was so good. It was sweet. I should have gotten it at the end if I knew that it was going to be sweet like that, but it was fire. And I got the chips, which are just basically really, really crispy potato fingers. So good. The sauce though was like a vinegar aioli. I don't know. I was not a fan. Overall, I think the atmosphere and the vibe is cool. I feel like some of the seasonings were off. So if you want something a little more seasoned, this might not be for you. But overall, I would say it's a B. It's a good location. Come check it out. Let me know what you think.
Well, there you all have it. Our thoughts on Beetle Cat. overall, it sounds like you guys could check them out. Just be prepared for the busyness of this area. And until next time, for the next Bridge Eats, peace. And as I just said, here's some of the desserts that we got. I got the molten chocolate cake, and I think Kel got like a caramel cake. But yeah, that's Beetle Cat. We really thought this place was pretty good. And we definitely recommend you guys check it out. And yeah, until next time, peace.